Are you a veteran? Are you married to one? If you are, this is something that you're gonna wanna watch because there is so many benefits of using a VA loan, and I think that maybe you don't know about. Veterans do a lot for our country, and I am a proud military mom myself, so I started doing a little bit more research than just being a real estate agent and facilitating, my buyers as they use a VA loan. And I wanted to know all the details, and of course, here's some facts that I came up with. The VA loans offer some of the absolute lowest interest rates. So veterans can benefit from low and competitive interest rates that everybody else doesn't have access to. So like if FHA is at 6%, VA is usually a little bit lower. It's awesome. It varies from individual to individual, so it helps when you talk to a mortgage lender, they can be more specific, but just know if you use a VA loan, you're gonna be getting the best of the best on rates. No down payment is required. So it's like the benefit of WCDA and having hardly anything down, but you have absolutely zero down. So all veterans can come to the table with zero cash to close, which is amazing. As a veteran, when you use a VA loan, you will have no private mortgage insurance. So that's that insurance that's an added charge to most people's mortgages if they don't have that 20% equity in the house yet. So unless you're putting a significant amount down, you're gonna be paying private mortgage insurance, and that's another expense added to your payment. So as a veteran, you're gonna have a lower payment and not be wasting money on that private mortgage insurance. So you're gonna have no down payment, no private mortgage insurance, and low rates. So far, so good, right? The next thing is that they have flexible credit requirements. So all the other loan stipulations are pretty tight on requirements. VA works with their veterans so that they can get you in a house, and that's pretty great. And assistance with foreclosure avoidance. So I did a little bit of research on that. Basically, they offer an advocacy that will help and give you or work with your situation so that you can avoid being in foreclosure. I don't see that on any other programs that I researched, but it's a really cool thing. They'll hopefully maybe put some of the funds that you would owe on the back or refinance. They do have streamlined refinance options as well for veterans. So it's basically like one-stop shopping. You can refi if you get into trouble and maybe looking at foreclosure, they can adjust things for you, make the situation good so you can stay in your home. Limits on closing costs. So that's the only loan that I know of that limit the amount of closing costs that veterans are allowed to pay. So basically, if you were to put in an offer and you were responsible for paying some of your own closing costs, VA is going to have limitations on that. So they want to make it so easy for their veterans to be able to get in a home. Another cool fact that I learned was disabled veterans may qualify for additional benefits on top of all the ones that I talked about. So you have a recap here. We have access to lowest interest rates, no down payment required, no private mortgage insurance, so you're gonna have a much lower payment. You have flexible credit requirements. You have assistance if you're gonna be facing foreclosure. And if you need to refi in the future, they have refinance options. So all of that together and limits with closing costs and opportunities for disabled veterans is such a great reason why if you're a vet or you're married to a vet, check out the VA loan. It might be great for you. Thank you so much for your service. You guys have worked so hard and given selflessly. You have earned this benefit, and I hope that you get to use it. If you are a veteran, please comment below with what branch of the military you're in. I'd love to hear it, and if you've used a VA loan before. I look forward to your comments, like and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one.